Every morning, millions of older adults unknowingly make the same mistake at breakfast, and it's slowly impacting their memory, energy, and mobility. What seems like a healthy routine might actually be triggering inflammation, muscle loss, and unstable blood sugar levels. The surprising part? Most of these issues stem from just a few common foods that are often considered safe, or even healthy. Studies now show that 4 specific breakfast items could be sabotaging your health if you're over 60, while 4 other foods could completely reverse the damage if added to your routine. In this video, we'll reveal the top 4 worst breakfast foods to avoid after 60, the 4 best ones to start eating daily for strength, mental clarity, and energy, all backed by peer-reviewed research on aging adults. Stay tuned to learn which one of these popular foods reduced inflammation markers by over 50% in just 8 weeks, yet barely anyone is eating it. But first, let us know in the comments where you're watching from. We're reading everyone, and your stories matter. Worst breakfast 4: instant oatmeal packets. At first glance, those convenient little oatmeal packets seem like a healthy choice. The label says heart healthy, and many seniors eat them daily. But what they don't realize is that these packets are a hidden trap, especially dangerous for aging bodies. Why? Because the oats inside are heavily processed. They've been broken down so much that your body digests them almost instantly, causing a rapid surge in blood sugar. In fact, most packets contain over 18 grams of sugar per serving. To make things worse, many include maltodextrin, a chemical sweetener that spikes insulin even faster than regular sugar. This is a major issue for seniors. After a sugar spike comes a crash, fatigue, shakiness, and intense hunger, often just an hour later. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who consumed high glycemic breakfasts experienced 47% higher inflammation for the next 6 hours. That's not just a temporary effect, it's an ongoing strain on your metabolism. Even worse, consistently starting your day with this kind of sugar load increases the risk of insulin resistance by 40%. And since aging already reduces insulin sensitivity, this paves a clear path toward prediabetes or full-blown type 2 diabetes. If you love oats, there's still hope. Choose steel-cut or whole oats, soak them overnight, and skip the added sugars. Cook them slowly and add cinnamon or berries for flavor. That way, you start your day with slow, steady energy, instead of a metabolic roller coaster. Worst breakfast 3: flavored yogurt cups. They're marketed as a smart start to the day, packed with calcium, probiotics, and protein. But flavored yogurts are one of the most deceptive breakfast choices for seniors. Beneath the glossy label lies a sugary trap that can do more harm than good. Many of these yogurts have more sugar than a candy bar. Some contain up to 22 grams of added sugar per serving, more than 5 teaspoons. On top of that, they're filled with artificial additives, flavorings, thickeners, sweeteners, and food dyes that disrupt gut health and ignite inflammation throughout the body. This is especially concerning for aging adults. According to research in the Journal of Gerontology, seniors who consumed high-sugar dairy in the morning saw a 34% increase in inflammatory markers, like CRP and IL-6, within 2 hours. These compounds don't just cause joint pain, they accelerate muscle loss and cognitive decline. Even the low-fat varieties aren't safe. When fat is removed, sugar is added to compensate. But fat plays a crucial role in stabilizing blood sugar and aiding nutrient absorption. 2 things seniors need to preserve muscle and mental sharpness. A better choice? Plain Greek yogurt. It's rich in protein and natural probiotics, without the sugar overload. Add your own fruit or cinnamon for taste. You'll protect your metabolism and start your day with fuel, not inflammation. Worst breakfast 2: processed cereals. Cereal has long been advertised as the perfect breakfast: quick, tasty, and seemingly healthy. But for older adults, it may be one of the worst ways to start the day. Even the boxes labeled whole grain or high fiber can be dangerously misleading. Most breakfast cereals are made from refined grains that have been ground down into fast-digesting carbs. Combined with added sugars, synthetic vitamins, and chemical flavorings, the result is a blood sugar spike that offers no real nourishment, just temporary energy followed by fatigue. A British medical journal study found that older adults who regularly ate processed cereal had a 21% higher risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Another study showed a 36% greater chance of gaining abdominal fat after 60, a type of fat that triggers inflammation and raises the risk of heart disease and stroke. What's worse is that cereal is often chosen by seniors with dental issues due to its soft texture. But while it may be easy to chew, it silently damages the body over time, weakening muscles, disrupting hormones, and accelerating aging. If you need something quick in the morning, opt for a smoothie with healthy fats and fiber instead. Cereal might be convenient, but the long-term consequences aren't worth it. Worst breakfast 1. White toast with margarine and jam. It's simple, familiar, and comforting, but also extremely harmful. White bread topped with margarine and jam is one of the most damaging meals a senior can eat, especially when it's the first thing that hits your system in the morning. White bread is stripped of nutrients and fiber, acting like pure sugar in your body. Blood sugar skyrockets just minutes after eating it. Add margarine, which often contains inflammatory seed oils, and sugary jam, and you've got a perfect storm of metabolic stress. Studies show that seniors who frequently ate refined bread with trans fats had a 48% higher risk of cognitive decline over 5 years. Another study found that this combination reduced insulin sensitivity by 34% in people over 60, leading to chronic fatigue, inflammation, and even damage to blood vessel walls. The effects are subtle but severe. You might not notice the harm immediately, but over time, your strength, memory, and resilience quietly erode. Even whole wheat toast can be problematic for those with blood sugar issues or gluten sensitivity. Instead of starting your day with a sugar-soaked sponge, choose options that nourish your brain and body. White toast with margarine and jam is outdated, and it's time for a better routine. Best breakfast 4. Chia seed pudding. Small but mighty, chia seeds pack a powerful nutritional punch, especially for seniors. When soaked overnight, they transform into a smooth pudding that fuels your body with steady, long-lasting energy. Just 2 tablespoons contain 10 grams of fiber and 4 grams of anti-inflammatory omega-3s. These nutrients help regulate blood sugar, fight inflammation, and support healthy digestion, all vital as we age. Research in the Journal of Nutrition, Health and Aging found that older adults who consumed more soluble fiber had 39% better insulin sensitivity. Omega-3s also lowered the risk of muscle loss by 30%, a critical factor for maintaining mobility. What makes chia pudding ideal is its simplicity. No chewing, no cooking, no blood sugar roller coaster. It nourishes your muscles, brain, and gut quietly in the background, setting a calm, balanced tone for your day. To make it, mix 2 tablespoons of chia seeds with half a cup of almond or coconut milk. Let it sit overnight, and in the morning, top it with berries or cinnamon. It's effortless, and your body will thank you. Best breakfast 3. Beetroot smoothies. Beets might not be your typical breakfast food, but if you're over 60, they should be. Rich in nitrates, beets improve blood circulation, boost energy, and enhance brain function in a matter of days. As we age, blood flow decreases. That slows nutrient delivery, muscle recovery, and mental clarity. But beets change that. The nitrates convert to nitric oxide in the body, relaxing blood vessels and improving oxygen delivery. A Journal of Gerontology study showed that seniors who drank beet juice daily walked 19% faster and had 21% better muscle oxygenation during exercise. Another study found improvements in memory and decision-making after just 4 days. No need to eat raw beets. A simple smoothie with half a cup of cooked beets, water, and lemon does the trick. Blend with a banana or berries to soften the taste. Drink it 30 minutes before walking or stretching for best results. You'll feel the difference in stamina, clarity, and motivation with every sip. Best breakfast 2. Pasture-raised eggs. Eggs have been misunderstood for decades, but the science is clear. Pasture-raised eggs are one of the most powerful breakfast choices for older adults. They're nutrient-dense, easy to digest, and support everything from memory to muscle repair. One large egg provides 6 grams of complete protein and essential nutrients like choline, selenium, B12, and vitamin D. These are key for preserving muscle, boosting mood, and protecting the brain from age-related decline. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors who ate 25 grams of protein at breakfast preserved 45% more muscle than those who didn't. Choline, specifically, is linked to better memory and reduced cognitive atrophy. Choose eggs from pasture-raised hens. They have more omega-3s and vitamin D than conventional ones. And cook them wisely. Poach, soft boil, or gently scramble them in olive oil or grass-fed butter. They're also soft and easy to eat, making them ideal for anyone with chewing issues. Few foods offer as much strength and stability in such a small, tasty package. Best Breakfast 1. Wild blueberries. They're tiny, dark, and loaded with powerful antioxidants. Wild blueberries, not the big, cultivated kind, are the ultimate breakfast superfood for seniors. Why? Because they contain anthocyanins, plant compounds shown to reverse brain aging, reduce inflammation, and improve memory. In one study published in Nutrients, older adults who ate wild blueberries daily showed improved attention and recall in just 90 days. Another study found a 52% drop in inflammatory markers in seniors who added them to their diet. These berries also enhance blood flow to the brain and muscles, improving coordination, stamina, and recovery after physical activity. Go for wild blueberries, fresh or frozen. They're darker, smaller, and more potent than store-bought farmed ones. Add them to chia pudding, plain yogurt, or a smoothie. This one food could protect your brain, boost your energy, and preserve independence far better than any supplement. It's nature's most efficient way to start your day strong. Breakfast isn't just a routine. It's a daily decision that can either protect or harm your health. Foods like instant oatmeal, sugary yogurt, processed cereal, and white toast might be sabotaging your strength without you even knowing. But by switching to chia pudding, beet smoothies, pasture-raised eggs, and wild blueberries, you're giving your body the fuel it needs to stay sharp, active, and resilient, well into your 70s, 80s, and beyond. Tell us in the comments, which food will you add or remove this week? If you learned something new today, give this video a like to help more seniors discover it. Subscribe and turn on the bell for weekly tips on how to stay stronger, longer,